Hey awesome ones, Heather here. Well, in about the last year, I found ways to really make my curly hair stand out beautifully, and it used to be just a mess of frizzies, but I found some great products to really keep it under control. Now, you've probably seen me in a lot of videos, kind of looking like this with my straight hair. And I gotta say, I love my straight hair too, so I'm going to show you what I do to get the curly locks and also the straightening, and it's all gonna start in just a few seconds. So the best way to get good looks with your hair, of course, is you've got to have a good cut. So get yourself a hairstylist or a hair cutter that you really like, and take care of all of those frizzy, split ends and damaged hair first. Oh, and by the way, as most of you know, I am growing out my natural silver hair, and I am just loving it. It's almost completely my silver color right now. And you know, if you're one of those people that you got the white stripe coming through here, you know, the white roots, and you're doing a lot of excessive coloring and that sort of thing, well, you might want to check out, I did a video and I had an amazing colorist help me, and she let me film how she was really allowing that color, that blonde color that I had, kind of mesh with the silver, and I'll put the link up there for you. You can take a look at that later. Now, if you have naturally curly hair, or even if you don't, you might have the perfect match for your shampoo and conditioner, but may I suggest these are, and I know these are the gigantic size, but these are the award winner for 2015, the Allure Beauty Award, and it's called Davinas. I think that's how they're pronounced. And this is the shampoo and also the conditioner, and my color is Nunu. So here's a smaller version of it. These products are not tested on animals, and they have no parabens or sulfates. It's just a wonderful product. And you know what, just to let you know too, it doesn't get all sudsy. There's a little bit of suds, but yeah, it doesn't really do that. And after it dries, honestly, you've got this beautiful, I sound like an infomercial, I know, but I love it. I really do. And if you have gray or silver or white hair, they also have this purple shampoo, and it's especially made for silver hair. You don't use it all the time. You use it maybe every 4 washings, something like that. But it really helps to cut down on the brassiness and, you know, the dullness that you usually see in the silver hair. Oh, and by the way, some of these products, they're a little hard to find. So what we're going to do is we're going to put links below to them, and we're going to try to find the exact products if we can for you. And you never pay more than the store is offering with the links. And I have to tell you this, we make a little bit of commission, but I'm happy to tell you that because with all of the support that you're helping us with, it just keeps these videos going. So after I've washed my hair and conditioned it, what I have is one of these microfiber turbans. Have you seen those where you just sort of put your hair in? I know this is gonna look weird. And anyway, you just sort of tuck your hair all in and then you put it up to dry. Now, there also is, and a lot of you talked about it, the curly girl method. So you may want to Google that. That's kind of a cool way to let those curls fly as well. So once my hair is like half dry, either naturally letting it air dry or maybe in the microfiber turban that I just showed you, it's time for my secret weapon. My secret weapon is John Frieda Frizz Ease. And I'll tell you, if you've got the flyaways and the frizzies, this really is a secret weapon. And what I do with this is I just put about, well, I would say maybe a teaspoonful, about that much, on my hand. I just kind of rub it in, and then I just put it all through my hair, and then let it finish drying. Now, if I want some luscious curls, generally in the morning, I usually wash my hair at night, and it's usually maybe a couple of hours before I go to sleep. Do you know that some people like me get a headache if they go to bed with their hair wet? And so does my daughter, so just a little tip there. But the next morning, what I usually do with my hair is I kind of dampen it a little bit. And then I use this great product from Marc Anthony. It's called Strictly Curls. Again, I put about just about a teaspoon of that on my hand, and I just kind of mix it together, and I start the scrunching, and I just kind of scrunch and scrunch, and my naturally curly hair just instantly kind of appears, and I've got a really smooth look there. And even if you don't have naturally curly hair like me, you know the scrunch method? Do you remember the 80s when we did the scrunch method? Well, it actually gives you some nice little waves, so you might want to try it out. Now, if you are, I don't use hairspray that often, and but when I do, I use the Schwarzkopf Ultimate Time. I'm probably not pronouncing this right, but it's a really nice hold, and if I'm going to a gala or a party and I want a little extra, oomph with my curls, I will use this. Okay, so I showed you how to get the curly hair, but what about the straightening? And well, I got a lot of curly product on my hair, but wish me luck. I'm going to show you in just a few seconds how I straighten my hair. And when you're doing this, basically the shampoo, the conditioner, the anti-frizz product, they all stay the same. You just don't use the curling product. So let's just pretend that I've washed my hair and I've put on the anti-frizz secret weapon. What's next? Well, what used to be next was my well-loved, you can see it's well-loved flat iron, and it's a good iron. It's got the ceramic flat iron there. I used to use this all the time, but I found something even better. It's a straightening brush. Now, I'm not sure how this works, but somehow it uses ions to straighten the hair. There's also a ceramic plate that heats up as well, and it also cuts down on the frizz. Now there are adjustments on the side for how hot you want it to be, and please follow the instructions because this gets really hot, and maybe if you have a lot of coloring in your hair or product in your hair, it might be a little bit too hot for you, so read the instructions on this. But as you can see, there's some nice teeth here, and all I do is I just comb my hair through. I sometimes oh, look at that. Love it. So remember, I've got a lot of curling product on my hair, so I don't know if this is going to work, but generally what I do is I just sort of make the hair a little bit taut. I guess the word is taut. Give it a little bit of a pull here, and can you believe how fast I'm just straightening my hair? Now I'm going to go ahead, check that out, eh? Wow. All right. So what I generally like to do, don't worry, this is just product. It's not my hair burning off, it's just product if you're seeing a little bit of smoke there. But I usually don't want it like super straight like this. And that's why I also love this brush, because I can kind of go on the inside and give it just a little bit more of a curl. And I really like that it can sort of come in a little bit. Now I'm going to go and finish my hair, and I'll be right back with the cuteness factor. So considering all of the curly product I had on there, it turned out not too bad. And as you can see, I'm able to kind of bring it in a little bit with that brush, which was a little harder with the flat iron. What I also like to do is with my straight hair, again, another John Frieda product. This is Frizzy's Extra Strength Serum. And it's really kind of like an oil that, I don't know if you can see that okay, but it's kind of an oil product. And again, I just put it on my hands, and it really, if there are any flyaways, it really helps to protect that, and just gives kind of like a little bit more shine to the hair. So I didn't forget, it's time for the cuteness factor. Our little dog Hurricane. Hey Hurricane, how are you? And Hurricane, you have beautiful hair. He doesn't need a lot of products, but aren't we lucky that we can just, you know, we've come a long way since the 80s where we used to have the big hair and it went all over the place, but nowadays there's some amazing styling products, shampoos, the whole works. So when Hurricane comes on the scene, he's here to remind me to tell you about upcoming videos. And hey, if you're new to our channel or you're not a subscriber yet, there's a button down there to subscribe, and also don't forget to click the bell, because then you get the notifications, and we'd sure like you to keep continuing enjoying these videos of ours. So thank you so much if you are a subscriber or if you just became one. Also, every single day on Instagram, I am on Instagram. Just check out @AwesomeOver50 or search AwesomeOver50. And I really try to put somewhat of a inspirational message on each one of those photos that I put, or sometimes it's just a quote. So yeah. So many of you have been asking for more fashion tips. So yeah, I'm going to start heading over to the malls again and do some more fashion videos for you. And don't forget that Fridays are beauty and fashion and appearance and hair, all that sort of thing. And also on Tuesdays, we have the lifestyle videos and travel. Yes, we're going to do a lot of traveling. We've got probably a European place not quite picked out yet, but maybe the UK, and we're going to show you Niagara Falls and quite a few there, so don't forget to check out the Tuesday videos. Oh, and by the way, if you have any questions about beauty or hair, I'm going to have a Q&A video really soon. Just put your questions down in the comments, and I gotta tell you guys, I just love this community of ours, and thank you so much for all your kind words and all of your ideas and the sharing that you do. Hey, this happened to my hair, or whatever you're sharing. We really appreciate it. And so in the meantime, until we meet again, you know, I really hope some of these tips are helping you and helping you get rid of the frizzies or those downturn hooded eyes. And I just can't wait to see you again. Till next time, keep it awesome.